The executing process allows the project work to perform. It is the execution of the project plan, the execution of the vendor management, and the management of the project implementation. The project manager works closely with the project team in this process to ensure that the work is being completed and that the work results are of quality. The project manager also works with vendors to ensure that their procured work is complete and of quality and meets the obligations of the agreed contract. A work authorization system is a method that allows work to begin according to schedule and circumstances. It provides for verification of predecessor activities and the permission to begin successor activities. In most projects, vendors are involved at some point. Part of the executing process is to solicit vendors should they need to be involved in the project. Adequate timing is required for the procurement process to allow the vendors to provide adequate, appropriate information for the project and to allow the project manager to make an educated decision on which should be selected. Vendor solicitation includes obtaining quotations, bids, and proposals for services or the goods to be purchased for the project completion. This part of procurement involves making a decision as to which identified vendor will be the source of the services or good being purchased. Source selection is based upon the selection criteria determined by the performing organization. Procurement involves administrating the contracts between the buyer and the seller. The contract must be fair and legal. The contract typically is a document that represents the offer and acceptance of both parties. Some organizations may utilize centralized contracting or a contracting office to manage all project contracts. As the project work continues, the project team and the project manager will need to verify that the work results are mapping to the organizational quality assurance program as described in the quality management plan. Failure to adhere to the quality assurance program may result in rework, penalties, and project delays. Information must be disseminated according to the communication plan. Stakeholders will need to be kept abreast of the project status. Management may want milestone reports, variance reports, and status reports. Customers will have specific communication requirements. All of these demands from any stakeholder should be documented within the communication plan and then followed through in the execution process. The project manager must work with the project team members to ensure that their level of proficiency is in agreement with their obligations on the project. This may involve classroom learning, shadowing between project team members, or on-the-job training. The success of the project work is dependent on the project team's ability. Should the team or team members be lagging in required knowledge to complete the project work, additional education and development of necessitated.